when you give Dino that ticket, you know he won't win in Kogi State. And then
why do you think he won't win in Kogi State?
Why would Kogi people say they will vote for a candidate like Dino?
It's from Kogi West.
I'm joking.
He's an indigenous of the state.
Oh, please.
And it's from Kogi West.
With due respect to all of us. I mean, the mere fact that you are from Kogi, they are for any Kogi person. No, that's not the truth. This is what we do. When they are going, we are talking about governance of a state. And we are not talking about drama. You know what we are talking about? We're talking about governance of a state. For Christ's sake, PDP presents such a candidate, and you mean that Kogi people want development? You see, let us stop this idea that it's from Kogi. It's okay. Take for example, anybody from Lagos State, because election, then Lagos people just go and vote for you because you're from Lagos. I mean, that can't be serious.
Are you saying Dino doesn't have?
Dino does not have what it takes. For Christ's sake, for crying out loud, what is he going to do? He knows me very well. He knows.
What disqualifies him?
He does not have what it takes to be a governor at all. It's not by coming to add drama on television. No, it's not that. It's not by coming to arise to abuse the wike. It's not that. Ask Dino when he said we're running for governorship. Saraki brought him to me. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows. I can use tell me such persons will be governor of the state. I've just ended that. I've said he's watching. He knows. I don't know the word to use now, and so that was too harsh.
He's been a long-standing politician, Your Excellency.
What do you call?
He has also worked
do you
for
call?
the PDP, and groups are also working for him in Kogi State.
What did he work?
He was close to you.
He wasn't close to me.
Close to you as we
He was not
see.
close to me. No, he was not close to me. Listen, you know, when Saraki brought him, and so he was.
Go ahead, Your Excellency.
I look at characters I cannot. I mean, Dino should do what to be governor of the Kogi, and people of Kogi will go and vote.
Senator Saraki brought him to
if Saraki is watching this, that he will laugh very, very.
Yes,
so,
he brought him to you.
Don't worry, I will not go to. Do you know what happened? So
at
that time,
you're creating suspense.
Oh, but at that time he was following Saraki. So one day, when Atiku Abubakar came back from Dubai after the 2019 election, so it was in my house here. So they came in the night. When did I see? I called my son. I said, what's going on? Have you abandoned the Saraki? I think there are no characters I should talk about at all. He asked Senator Mao Ohabuwa when I was running for this presidential election. What did Dino tell me? Ask Senator Mao Ohabuwa. What was that? And you are telling me now that PDP wants to win the election, and what you will do is to give ticket to Dino Milaye, and you say that tomorrow that you were rigged when you have already started rigging yourself. I mean, if a party, and that's what I said, is this party serious at all? Do they really want to win the election, or they just want to present a candidate? Are we saying that we want to win election, or we want to have a candidate? There are two things there. There are two things. As a party, you watch the ruling party. What did they do? Where have they picked their candidate? What's the strategy? What are we going to do? You don't just come because, oh, Dino was the one abusing people on behalf of your party. Therefore, that entitles him to fly the flag of the party in Kogi State.
Are you alleging, Your Excellency, that plans are afoot to ensure that Senator Dino Milaye becomes the governorship candidate?
That's very obvious. It's very obvious. And that's why I don't talk. That's why when you talk about the leadership of the party should know. Do you love this party? If you love this party, will you sit down and allow this? Because he was your what do you call it? He was your attack dog, who can abuse anybody. So that's a compensation. You are going for an election, opposition party, where you can sit down and say, look, how do we challenge this party? Have they done well? Yes or no? Now, how do we take away power from them? For Christ's sake. You don't just come and tell me because Dino will attack or anybody who challenge you, Dino will abuse him, dramatize it, and then now let us compensate you.
Excellency, you are not from Kogi State, so
I don't need to come from, excuse me.
But then, because it's an off-cycle election, it's supposed to be a national project. Are you saying you will not be involved in that process if Senator Dino Melaye becomes...
Do you need to ask me that kind of question? Do you need to ask me?
I don't think
are you not aware that I will not do that? Are you not aware?
My quick response to Nyesom Wike is that he is an expired drug who is about to be taken off the shelf. So I would not want to bother myself discussing with a man that is about to leave office and is suffering from post-election trauma. I want to concentrate seriously on my election. I want to concentrate on rescuing the people of Kogi State. And I do not have time actually for drug and alcohol-induced individuals.
But I think that's a very strong statement to make, and that's in your view, except you're able to prove that by fact you cannot make statements about a sitting governor in that manner. But before you respond, Senator Melaye, before you respond, let me just ask my question. I wanted to just make that clarification. But you're saying, or you're using certain terms to describe the governor of Rivers State, Governor Nyesom Wike. However, you yourself said in a recent interview that you were both friends. In fact, he bankrolled in terms of gave you significant amount of money for your 2019 bid, as you know, towards the governorship elections of Kogi State. So in the same way you're accusing him of being, having faith enough in you to support you financially and even giving you his private jet for use on the day of election, what has happened? Why are you now referring to him as, in a very negative way? Has the relationship broken down? Do you not have faith in him? Why would you collect money from someone of that kind of character as you have described?
Anyway, I want to say that we work with time and season. Governor Wike himself, on national TV, have told Nigerians on a Monday morning that he was taking 40-years-old Glenfiddich whiskey on a Monday morning. So I'm not the one calling him, he's the one, he advertised himself as such to Nigerians. But having said that, I want to tell you that you supported me does not mean that you will ask for my liver and kidney. I will not give it. And let me say that Wike himself have always been supported, and he owes PDP a lot. And anything he's doing for any individual in PDP is like giving back from what PDP has done for him. Governor Odili made him chairman of his local government. So he has been helped by somebody. After Governor Odili helped him, Governor Amechi made him chief of staff. Governor Amechi helped him. Governor Amechi nominated him to be Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Governor Amechi helped him. Mrs. Goodluck Jonathan spent our money, our connections, and everything to make him the governor of Rivers State. So everyone gets helped by one person or the other. But you don't help people with the intention to enslave them. You don't help people with the intention to control them. You don't help people with the intention to run their lives and run their decisions. Once you give assistance to somebody, then you should allow the person to exist. But Wike, once he assists you and you don't do his bidding, or you try to say, I have an idea or I have a decision, he will go all out and advertise you and announce what he has done for you. For example, he gave 50 million naira to the family of a late respected traditional ruler in Port Harcourt. He came on a national TV to announce that he gave 50 million to the family of that respected Nigerian, a former minister of the Federal Republic and a respected traditional ruler. You don't do things, that is not how, in fact, the Holy Book says, whatever you do with your right hand, the left hand should not even know. So the truth of the matter is that God can assist you through anybody. But because I refused to support his presidential ambition, when he was helping me, I was qualified. When it was helping me, he felt I had the qualities and credibility to be a governor. That's why he invested his money in me. And that is why he gave me his private jet. So what now happened? That the same person you saw quality in him, the same person you will not put your money where you have no faith. Nobody will do that. Only a madman will do that. So he invested because at that time, he saw quality in me. He saw me that I was qualified to be the governor of Kogi State. But because I refused to do his bidding, before I refused to support his presidential, failed presidential ambition, then you now want to take on me? Throughout the campaign, you will never find a place where I spoke derogatorily about Governor Wike, because I respect him as somebody who have assisted me in the past. There was no time I spoke in low terms or low tunes about him. And I please want to advise Dr. Ruben and the crew that this interview should not be about Wike, because that is what Wike is looking for. He is an attention seeker. He wants to be talked about. He wants to be in the news at all times. He has granted live coverages more than any other public officer in the world. You want to do groundbreaking of a project, you go live. You want to do foundation, you go live. They want to cast slab, you go live. One single project, 5, 6 people will come and you create ceremonies and waste taxpayers' money of River State. So I want to advise that we should talk about Kogi State and how we are going to make life credible for the people, life of Kogites, understand, meaningful. How we are going to transform the state, how we are going to assist the youth, how we are going to make sure that women are empowered, how we are going to look at the education of the state, look at ICT. Those are issues that I will really want to talk about, not about Oluwa Wike, who sees himself as a demigod.
Click the like button
and leave a comment below.
Thank you.